Hey everyone, today I was hoping to talk to you about my personal journey with infertility and miscarriage and my now life mission to help break the stigma behind suffering in silence when you suffer from a miscarriage or problems with fertility, because I don't really like the word infertility either. In the beginning of my journey, I'm kind of an open person, and the way that I work through things in life is by sharing, which I know that's not a lot of people, but it's how I've always gotten and worked through things in my own life. And I never expected how traumatizing a miscarriage could be until I went through it. I had lots of friends and people I knew that had suffered for it, but there really are no words for the pain and loss and grief that you feel, and shame, even if logically it's not your fault at all and you had nothing to do with it. It's a very shameful experience at times for a woman. But the good news is, I think with the power of sharing our stories with each other and being vulnerable about the experience and what it really did for us and how it affected our lives is a tool we can use to help change the stigma, and an important one at that. And to empower women to not suffer in silence any longer, especially through one of the most trying times of their life. Not to say that I'm over the 4 losses that I had. I'm not. They will always be part of me. But by sharing my journey and opening up and being real about how terrible it felt at times, how angry I was, how sad I was, how disappointed I was, how much of I felt like a failure, it allowed me to heal, to be real about what that is. And there's a number of ways we can do this. We're all different people. Some people don't talk so openly, like myself, I've come to realize in life, but things like journaling, support groups, just being real with what you're feeling. I am in a unique situation where I'm around women quite a bit in terms of women that don't have their husbands here, and by just being real, and sharing my story of loss and disappointment, I had so many wives that I had no idea had struggled with the same thing: miscarriage, loss, and fertility struggles, and things that made them feel like complete failures and that they weren't good enough. And by opening up and talking about it, we empowered them to talk about their journey as well and to heal the pain from the past. I just think that it's a tool that we need to utilize, and if you're vulnerable, looks like getting on a blog and chatting in there, or in a chat room and chatting about it there, I think it's something that I implore you to do. God has blessed us with 2 amazing twins after a very long journey that now all makes sense to me, why we went through it. But that doesn't mean that I've lost sight of what so many women have gone through or are going through. And I think it's very important. It's my mission now to give back to those women and empower them to share their story, to unite all of us that are going through this, and to heal some of the pain that we're feeling in order to be there for one another, to show compassion. And for those of you that haven't been through miscarriage or infertility but have loved ones, I often remember there would be some people in my life that didn't know what to say. They wanted to say something and they would be worried they would say the wrong thing, and there are no wrong things to say. But if someone's sharing with you about their journey and you want to be there for them, it's simply just asking them how they are, checking in with them. You don't have to solve the problem. You can't make the miscarriage go away, but just showing your support in ways that align with what they're showing you that they need. I think it could really, really help to break the stigma of infertility and loss in our world today, which I think is very important for all of our well-being, for the future mothers that are all out there, because we're all moms. We've all lost, and we're all moms, and we're all amazing mothers, and we're going to make the world a better place if we're open and vulnerable with what we've been through.